What is up, people? Drake here. We are here with Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So ready to stream this for you guys. And for you guys who are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to follow our Twitch, which is OG_NL Gaming. For you who are watching this on Twitch, don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, which is the original Next Level Gaming. We do podcasts every Sunday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember to follow me at Western Drake 20 on Xbox and Disguy93 on Twitter, DISGUY93. Let's get into this video. Alright, give me a challenge. Let's see. Cover. Yeah, I think I'm gonna choose the Mankind Divided way.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job, said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on.
And if you're wondering, this is just a recap video. This is not
Sarif ordered me to dig
the
deeper.
graphics for this
So
game.
with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's
First game they're talking about.
I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end.
Man.
Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarah's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the triads, anxious organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Saraf had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more.
All right.
Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza.
Man, they really went in depth with this recap.
The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Saraf if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Saraf was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Saraf had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Saraf Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Saraf, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart. Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead.
Boom.
Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. We were sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
Okay, well, that was a really long intro. That was a recap from the first one. So, don't worry, the graphics aren't that bad.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Gee, I wonder why.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Oh.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good. Because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Aran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down.
Nice.
A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Let's see.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Let's see.
Well, I'm not looking to play dice with anyone in there. Give me something with distance.
Your call. Less chance of being seen and compromising Singh that way. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said that Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're
Nice.
approaching the target
Let's
field.
do this.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Dubai, 2029.
Engage host drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
And here we are. So pumped for this.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access
Y
route you need
is
to
to
block is
sprint.
at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be
Invis.
the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Whoa! Trying to figure that out. Okay, so we got this. Let's see. I wonder if we should adjust the sensitivity or not. How are you doing, people? That should be fine. So we got the noise reduction on. Nice. We got whoa. We got a higher jump now. The other one was like really bad. Oh, you could do the Icarus landing too. Nice. Crouch. Right stick. Okay. Right stick. Okay. Oh yeah. This is pretty cool. You could swap out. That's pretty nice. Nice. What's up, Weckless? How you doing, man? Throwable traffic going. Woo! Force push. Alright, guys.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Loves messing with this guy, man. Alright, so you hold A to jump to the higher ledges. There's actually like a little friggin' jump that's a lot more... What's the right word for it? Lengthy. Locker. Credit chip. Nice. Locker. Nothing. Okay. Augmentation wheel. So we got the invis. We got the bio cell. Inventory. Huh. There we go. All right. There we go. Smart vision. Not bad. See the weekend wall right here. What is this? This is cloaking. I'm actually wondering if I should change this to there. Whoa. There we go. Smart vision. Boom! Sorry guys, just trying to find out a little, bit about this game. Alright. Gotta love the reticles and stuff like that. Pretty cool on here. Alright, we can go up there. Oh. Wrong thing. I know that's where I came from, but I'm still just trying to figure out some stuff. Okay. Check the chat real quick. Yeah, the game is pretty good, VR. Yeah, I love this game already. Just by looking at it. Like just from playing it, it feels smooth. Like the first one, the controls were very clunky, but overall the story was great. This one, it's not. Oh, there we go. This one's not clunky at all. Like the game feels really good, feels really solid. Like the gunplay already automatically, like you had the choice to keep the classic controls, which I'm not gonna do that if I have the choice not to, because the controls that they have now is now you could actually hold left trigger and aim. I mean, oh wow, look at the hacking too. Oh, nice.
Anomaly detected.
Oh,
Trace program
not good.
initiated.
Not good. Come on. Gimme.
Access
Alright, there we go.
granted.
Oh, close. Alright, guys. Follow the green holograms to receive tutorial instructions. Okay. Here we go. Tutorials, nice. Take cover. So you walk up to it, you press left stick for the new controls if you want them that way. Not bad. I'd rather have it that way than, you know, hold left trigger. Roll from cover to cover. That's still the same, which is good. Whoa! Wrong thing. But that was a big freaking, okay, so hold up. Wow, okay, so you just tap A, you could actually run from cover to cover now, which is not bad. First person. Not bad. Exit. There we go. Not bad. So now we know what is up with the tutorial. And apparently I wasted it on someone that I'm going to have to down anyway. So now let's try exactly what they said. Oops. Wrong thing. Oh! I'm still used to the classic controls. Alright, here we go. Huh? Oh! How do you... Oh! Take all. Drag body. Man, that body just went everywhere. Man. Thanks for the painkillers, my friend. Go through here, take painkillers. X is the holster weapon. Oh. Hold up, what is it real quick? Left trigger, X plus... Okay, so that's how you holster it. And then you could find out how to unholster it? trying to figure out these controls. Pretty confusing, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, right trigger. Duh!
العاصفة راح تكون هان عن قريب.
Alright. Ooh. Get knocked out, buddy. Ooh! Ooh! Nice. Hold up, I'll check chat now. Yeah, it's the game is actually pretty smooth. It does take a little bit of learning, especially since earlier, I mean, I was just playing the other game, so it does take a little bit of learning to get used to it after you've played so much of the other one. Alright, let's check for some more rounds over here. Pistol regular, huh? See what this pistol looks like in this game. Yeah, not bad. Alright. So we get gas grenades, smoke grenades. Gas grenades just knock out enemies, doesn't kill them or anything, so. Alright, let's stand up. It's kind of getting awkward just sitting down this whole entire time. Throwable beer case, huh? Get your beer out of here. Alright, hack. So now I'm trying to figure out how to do all this again. So you can fortify that, or you can just cap the point. It doesn't really matter. Now there's a 30% chance of detection, so there we go. 45%. Still 30. I'm gonna take my odds over here.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, I'm not worried
Trace
about it.
program initiated. Access granted.
There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's search some of these lockers.
Listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna
Oh, you
hit
can
us
punch
hard.
it off.
God, I hate the
Pretty
fucking
cool, pretty
desert.
cool.
Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
You
Solid
just press X and it friggin' punches off the lock. That's pretty cool. Alright. Hypostim ejector. Nice. Revolver ammo. Alright, let's go downstairs. Oh, nice. They actually let you select where you want to go. So we are rooftops. Let's go to penthouse. Okay. So that one ability is pretty dope though, man. If you actually use the left, or no, I have it set to the right bumper, it just throws out a bunch of like gas or whatever, but I think that there's one where there's explosives too, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so now we're gonna do this tutorial.
سمعت حاجة؟
Okay, so that's what they want me to do. Just pretty much use the leg silencer and stuff like that. Oh, whoa. Now I'm out of energy. I can't do a melee attack. Let's see. We got the hypo stim ejectors or whatever. What do these do? Painkillers. Biocell. That's known as a battery. Okay. Let me, left trigger. Let's, wrong. Okay. We're figuring out, guys. We are. It's so weird because the right stick is to duck and the left stick is to go behind cover. But like I said, you can change the controls up. They have classic Deus Ex controls and whatnot, but I kind of like these ones a little bit more. This way I'm free to aim with the left trigger and whatnot. Okay. Wow, yo, you could float up on there. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah. Let's do this.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
What's up,
Say again?
BVR?
When the shit hit the
Yo, hit
planet
us with a
27,
follow,
the rush
man. I'd
must have been
appreciate it.
stairs. There's corpses everywhere.
We do daily live streams and whatnot, and this is going to be going on our YouTube channel also, the original Next Level Gaming. Okay, end tutorial or enter tutorial.
That was fast. You installed the signal booster already?
Hold to enter inventory.
Good. There is too much riding on this deal. Last thing we need is the comms breaking down.
Hold up, hold, press to reset. Yeah.
McCready, how you making out?
Slower than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking...
Oh, okay, okay. So you can actually press
cemetery
select
down here.
Say
and
again?
do all that stuff. I don't have to go do all that, but it kind of has that little Resident Evil vibe to it if you actually look at a lot of that stuff. The abilities right here too, pretty cool. There's a lot of them. It's pretty nice actually. But I'm guessing that something's gonna go wrong, and I'm gonna have to kind of fix these. I'm guessing this is just for the first mission. They're gonna make me do all the rest of this stuff. I'm pretty sure you can build stuff, maps, objectives, all this stuff.
Shit hit the fan in
Not
27.
bad.
The rush must have been from the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with a freebie too short.
Alright. There we are. Let's make sure that we use some of that up. There we are. Peace. Headshot. Two of them. Now the best part, disarming them. Oh man, this game is really expansive. I don't even know where to go. Like, obviously it tells me, but makes me curious. I want to explore the offbeat path. Huh? Peace out. Right in the throat, my man. Right in the freaking throat. Alright, let's take that, take that.
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
How'd I miss? Yo, I know you guys saw that. I shot him right in the friggin' skull. Bye. I like how you have the XP system up there too. Pretty cool.
لا مش
Whoa,
ممكن.
whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, hold up, hold up. What do we got here? Oh man, okay. Well, guess what, guys? Plan B. I guess it's time to go in. Alright. How do you get up? Whoa! Oh! Mister, get me out of here. Nice, the combat feels a lot smoother in here too. Oh! Okay, so what was the other thing? Yeah, that's right.
Come! You see what he went with?
Didn't have enough energy. Oh, the pistol sounds nice in here. Whoa! Thank you, come again. Alright, nice. This game, I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys were on the edge about picking this game up, I definitely would recommend you pick it up. It feels very smooth. I mean, the graphics are really good for what, compared to what they used to be at least. I mean, they're nothing extraordinary. We've obviously seen things that are better, but regardless, it's still, the gameplay is very, very smooth compared to the first one. If you like the first one, like I did, you're gonna like this one 10 times more. It feels very smooth right now. Alright, let's see.
Listen up, everyone. Chang's hacked into the Jin's radio signal. Checking the patch now. We should be hearing Sing any second.
خليل الراجل اللي هيبيع لنا الحاجات جايه كمان شويه. روح قول لبقيه الناس ان انا هحصلكم وخليكم يعني منتظرين.
Patch is clean.
Solid copy. Good. I'll repatch us once the deal kicks off.
Nice. Alright. That's awesome. That's what's up, BVR. Coffee cup. Just throw hot coffee on someone. I like how he force pushes it.
Jensen, we're inside the atrium, taking up positions on the terraces. What's your 20?
Still moving.
Well, hurry the
Okay,
fuck up.
okay.
Enemy helo is inbound and this sandstorm's getting close.
come
You get that comms booster disabled?
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Didn't find it.
Well, you better hope Singh's cover stays intact. Otherwise, you'll be answering to me.
Man, nasty. Like, you can kill or you can choose to, you know, just let people live, but I'm just gonna try my best for a little bit to, you know, not really kill them. Even though I am really dying to see what the animations look like in here for that. Loving this vision, man. Hack. Alright. So 30%, 30%.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Access granted.
Man, they give you a lot more seconds on here. It must be the upgrades that they gave you for the beginning of this game, because usually these things are freaking hard to hack.
This is Jensen. Penthouse access route secure. Jin shouldn't be a problem. Over.
Copy that. About fucking time. Enemy helo sighted.
Matsu, what's up, my friend?
All right, strike force. Position and hold.
Strike 1, in position.
Strike 2. All set.
Telling you, man, this
Strike three.
gameplay is great.
Strike 4 in position and holding, boss. Eyes up, safety's off, guys.
Yeah, no shit, brown nose.
Watch your fucking mouth, Halliday.
Both of you, shut up. 5 in position.
Everybody stay sharp. Singh's got eyes on Shepard. Patching you in now.
Target's in the AO. Remember, Singh's down there, so watch your fire.
You got balls, Singh? Executing a buy with a sandstorm on her ass.
I cannot take credit for Mother Nature, Mr.
Your next
You
game,
control your ship.
Weckless? Yeah,
Are these the weapons?
pretty solid, my friend. Pretty solid
The
game.
orcs. They're getting harder to come by. Guns are still on the chopper. Show me the cash quick and we'll...
Oh, what the?
Oh! Man!
The part has been crashed. Shepard is dead.
What? By who? What's going on down there?
Miller, this isn't the Jinn. Repeat, it's not the Jinn.
Oh, yo.
They're after the weapons. Open fire! Open fire!
Weapons free! Open up!
Creed, making a grab for the chopper. You got a shot?
Negative! Negative! We're under heavy fire down here! We can't let that chopper take off, Jensen!
I got it.
Let's see what we got here. What are we gonna end up doing?
This is bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Call the elevator? Call the elevator. What am I really gonna take the elevator down when there's not really time for that?
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Alright. I think we're gonna have to go in with guns blazing kind of method. Alright, guys. Whoa! Freaking terrible outside. Alright, guys, the next person that I hit, I'm gonna kill him. I'm going to use one of the kill moves. Wow, I can't see nothing. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, whoa, hold up. Where is it? Oh man, I need more health already. Wow. Oh, I jumped into the heli blades. Yo, I fell in a freaking crevice and I couldn't get out of it. This is insane. All right, let's resume this. You know what I actually could do? I don't think I need to take the elevator, guys. That's right. I got an ability. I'm thinking like a freaking human here. I need to try out. Let's see if this works though. Oh, look at that. I was thinking like a human there for a second.
But you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Alright guys, we're gonna kill this person with a melee attack. Oh my god. Come here. I'm trying to get used to this. It's so friggin' difficult too, man. I am telling you. Alright, kill move. That's just one of them. Not bad still. Oh. Oh, come on. Yo, this sandstorm is freaking hard. I can't see any of them. Alright, let's load this back up. These load screens are pretty quick. Alright. Let's
Bad! They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him!
Alright, guys.
Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Oh, you know what?
Copy that.
Again, guys, I have not been thinking clearly. I'm a freaking android. I'm thinking like I can't see through all this stuff. Watch this. Tells their health too. Man, I'm just messing up all over the place. All right, let's pop this on. Alright, guys. Got him. There we are. That was much easier. Oh man. Come on, what do I get him with? What did This is a straight up tranquilizer gun. Oh, you know what I got? I got a present for these guys real quick. Watch this. Oh, come on. got you, my man.
Jensen, step it up. That chopper's about to take off.
Oh, come here. No, 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 no. Disable. Oh. Got it.
Miller, chopper's been grounded.
All right. Wow.
Jensen. You're welcome.
Shit.
Nice, man. This is... I'm telling you, I was thinking like a human. I was not thinking like a dude who has augments. You know, you could actually jump off the rooftop. Who takes the elevator when you have freaking augments to parachute your way down? And then you can go in there and freaking just see everyone. It's great.
Artificial eyes to prosthetic limbs. From molecular-sized computers.
Human-controlled evolution available to all.
We will merge with machines, with computers.
Alright. See, I knew for a fact, I knew that was going to be the little intro to this game, because they give me like a bunch of abilities. You have to earn all those.
Shanghai, Los Angeles, Ankara, Dubai.
People are dying out there. Millions of people.
The search for survivors in Panchaea has been downgraded to a recovery mission.
The Czech Republic leads a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
It's a new world, Adam. It's afraid of people like us.
Bust into safe and secure segregated. Sarah Industries closed its doors.
You didn't think it would end with the AUG incident, did you?
We were victims. This is retribution for a tragedy we could not control.
They control the news. They buried the truth with disinformation.
Multiple detonations. Looks like car bombs.
Another terrorist attack, this time in a police station.
The United Nations Security Council has tasked
The new anti-terrorist intelligence and response team will have global jurisdiction. 29.
Agent Jensen.
I won't let it happen again.
Outstanding. Outstanding.